love and thank you for tuning in to Embrace My Melanin. It's your girl, Rochelle, in today's video. Yes, as you saw by the title, it's that time of year again, y'all. It is that time for the VIB sale at Sephora. Guys, when I tell you, I'm excited because now your girl is Rouge status. For the first time ever, I am a VIB Rouge. That means I get access right at midnight. And I'm on the East Coast. Just had to mention that. Anyway, but I am a Rouge status this year. That means that I am going to be able to shop on the very first day of the sale for Rouge member. That starts on November the 5th through the 15th. For VIB, that starts on the 9th. Yes. That starts on the 9th through the 15th. And if you're just a regular insider, you start on the 11th through the 15th, okay? Of course, Rouge members get 20% off. VIB gets 15% off. And insiders get 10% off. And if I'm not mistaken, all of the Sephora collection for, I believe, all statuses of membership is 30% off, which is really, really good because I have a couple things that Sephora has been, in their collection, that I'm looking to get, okay? But if you would like to see what my recommends are and also some of the things I actually have on my wish list, please keep on watching. And also, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, boo-boo-ski, why come for you no do? Why no do? Why come for? What you? Why? Come on. Click the button down below, please, and thank you, okay? All right, so let's go on into my recommends. I'm going to go at random. I have some things here, but I'm also going to have some things I'm going to just randomly mention, okay? Let's go into setting powders. And the one that really surprised me this year, it was a recommend from my girl, Jasmine Ardell. And I think it was last year she recommended this one, and I picked it up, but it took a while for me to try, honestly. And it was the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. When I tell you guys right now, okay, it is waterproof, it is translucent, however, it is everything. If you have not tried this powder, I promise you, you will not regret it. You see all this melanin up inside your face, okay? There is no cakiness, there's no to where it looks like it turns you ashy. This powder right here does not do that, so I promise you, you will love this powder right here. I promise you, okay? Also, of course, I have to give some honorable mentions. Another one is the Hourglass Translucent Veil Mineral Powder. I love that powder also. I got it in a little, a sample size, and I was like, as soon as I run out of this little sample size, I will most definitely invest in a fuller size, or at least in a travel size, because that powder did amazing on my face. It's more of a whereas this one is more of a beige like powder. The the Hourglass Veil powder is more white, but it doesn't give you that ashy look. It's just so absolutely beautiful. And let's go on over to blushes, okay? Now, out of all of my collections here in my makeup collection, my blush collection is the one that lacks, if you will, okay? But these blushes, I've been loving for the past year or less, okay? All right, and of course, these two cream brushes out the bat. We have the Fenty Cream Blush right here. I put this up in the Rose Latte. Such a pretty shade, such a beautiful color. Excuse me, disregard the messiness around it, okay? I use it with a sponge, but there it is right there. Such a beautiful shade. If I'm not mistaken, you could use this on your cheeks and also on your lips. But I also like, in cream formula, I also like the Rare Beauty cream blushes, okay? This one right here is Nearly Apricot right here. Such a pretty peach shade right there that I absolutely love to put on the cheeks. I don't remember what blush I have on today. Never mind, it's a drugstore. We're going with Sephora today. But it'll be down below in the comment section for you to see what I put on my face today. Like, you know, just in case you're curious. Right, okay? Now let's go on to something else. Let's go on over to primers, okay? Now, holy grail status, stop it. Don't even play with your girl. Purr it poo. That Milk Hydro Grip primer. This primer is everything. Dries down tacky onto your skin, and you just love it, and you just feel it, and it's a good moisturizer. We've been gushing and ushing about this thing since it came on the scene, and I still feel as passionate about it now as I did when it first dropped off, like, what, 2 years ago? I think it was 2019, because it didn't come on the scene in 2020, did it? No, I think it was 2019. Love it. Love it, okay? All right. The next one, I can see why people fell in love with this. I can see why people were just ushing and gushing over it. But before I show you this, I will say this. It is in a sample size. So don't at me. I got it, and now I'm willing to invest in the full size of it, or at least the travel size of it, okay? This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Cream, but everybody's been using as a primer. From what I can understand, from what I can see, it's a moisturizer, but everybody's been using it as a primer. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. However, when I put it on this dry skin, it does everything I want it to do. So whether you use it as a moisturizer or if you use it as a primer, I've actually been loving it for both. And it's just a little sample size, so I'm rationing it out because I'm holding off on spending the $52 for the full size one. I'm holding out because, you know, I be wanting to a lot of other things. So I hold out on this for now. But otherwise, I can see why this was just had everybody going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when it was said to be just everything, because it is everything. Okay. Okay, then last but not least, my recommendations and primers. I just picked this one up this year, just back in July, and I have been loving it. I have just been loving it. Oh, the One Size Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. Patrick Star Boo Boo, you have not let me down yet with One Size, darling. And I absolutely love this primer. Okay, if you have porridge, you know the porridges, okay? When you use, when you use this right here, baby, it blurs all of that. All the porridges, it blurs all of it. It just do what it do. And when it do what it do, it will do it for you. Point blank, period. And I said what I said. And it's affordable. I think this was what, $23? $23. I'll put it across the screen if I'm wrong. I could be wrong easily. I mean, you know, I'll be wrong. But I'm not wrong about this being just everything. I love this primer. This primer is just so good. Okay, so next up, let's head on over to bronzers, okay? Now, I am a slight bronzer fanatic. Just slightly. Just don't judge me, just slightly, okay? But I will say that if you want a bronzer, okay, and you want a bronzer that goes well on your melanated, tan, everything underneath the sun skin tone. Don't even play with it. Don't even try. Don't even go anywhere else first. Head on over to Fenty. Head on over to Fenty. Now, I have two shades that I use in Fenty, okay? I have Mocha Mommy right here, which I absolutely love. It's more of a, I can just open it. Okay. It's more of a reddish bronze shade, okay? It gives more warmth than usual. I should say than usual. It gives more of a warmth shade on the skin, okay? However, I also have the new deepest shade that came out. I cannot think of the name of it off the top of my head, and I'm not seeing it here on my vanity. I don't know where it went. That's a doggone shame. It just shows you how much makeup I got. I think it's called, oh, excuse me. It's called Thick Mint. Thick Mint on my complexion is absolutely beautiful, and it gives me that natural, very natural chocolate bronze instead of more of a red bronze, because everybody doesn't bronze the same, everybody doesn't tan the same. So of course it's going to give me just a little bit more warmth, but a natural warmth for you, girl, okay? Also, this one I picked up this year and I really truly like it, and I actually have it on. I have it on right now, okay? And that is the Glowish by Huda Beauty. This is the shade Rich 05. Okay, and this is a soft radiance bronzing powder right here. It's more of a marbled look right here on it, and I know it looks kind of red, but on me, I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope you can. I hope you can. It just looks natural and beautiful, but it does give more of a warm look to it, and I don't mind it at all. But it's one thing I love also about this one is that you slowly build to what you want. It doesn't come across too stark and too pow in your face. It comes off very soft, very light, something that you can build if you want more warmth, okay? So Glowish Huda. Okay. Since we just finished talking about Huda, okay, let's go right on over to foundations, and let me tell you about Huda. This is her Faux Filter Skin Finish Stick Foundation. When I picked this up, and I think it had to be the end of 2019, if I'm not mistaken. No, was it the end of 2020? No, it was the end of 2020. Why did I go back to 2019? I know why. It was Pandusing. We ain't gonna go there, okay? However, this stick foundation is everything. Is everything. Huda's been hitting us in the face. Has been just pow, I'm still here. Huda, boo-boo skin, boo-boo. You did it with this. I love this stick foundation. It's easy to blend. I like the colors. I wish it had more shades. However, I think this is maybe the second to last shade. This is Hot Fudge 550R. This is Hot Fudge. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think this is the second to last shade that's available, which means truthfully, if I'm the second to last shade, she could use more. She could use more shades, okay? However, the formula on this is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I love this stick foundation. This has to be my favorite stick foundation for a little while. I became a stick foundation person. I just became obsessed with stick foundations. But this one right here, if you want to cake it on and do more of a full coverage, you can. If you want to do with a gentle hand and put it on just a little bit more sparse, you could get, more of a light to medium finish on it. But I promise you right now, the finish on this is absolutely beautiful. You don't have to go full coverage, but you will have that coverage that you desire. Period. Huda. Okay. All right. Next up, I tried this one. Of course, I purchased it back in July. Yeah, July. But well invested. The Givenchy Prism Libra Skin Caring Glow Foundation. This was a perfect shade for me. This was the perfect coverage for me. This was everything that I love in a foundation. It truly is. Okay, now mind you, I think I wore mine for an extended period of time. I wore it for way too long, and of course, like I always say in my foundation review videos, my first impressions, no one's gonna wear their makeup usually past 9-10 hours on a long tip. But on the average 8-hour day for any foundation that I review, this right here was amazing. Amazing. And I think I had mine on for like 12 hours. I think. It's been a while. However, this foundation right here was just everything. This color for if you're my shade, if you do Hot Fudge and Huda, if you do 7.5 in and the Backstage Face and Body, which is my next hitter when it comes to foundations, that Dior Backstage Face and Body. If you ain't tried that one yet, how much more? What else can I say? Do I need to buy it for you to convince you? Go ahead and just spend your money on it. Just go ahead and spend your money on it. And then come back and say, Shell, you was right, because I know I am. Okay. Okay, and then last but not least for foundations, okay? This one is a powder foundation. And he did his Thug Biz Naive. Mr. Patrick Starr, One Size Beauty, Turn Up the Base, Versatile Foundation Powder. This powder right here. When I reach for my powder foundation, if it's not drugstore, Turn Up the Base. It gives amazing coverage, okay? It's just beautiful. It's beautiful and flawless, and just, I wore it for like quite literally like maybe like a couple weeks straight, and I was like, okay, Rochelle, put it down. Put it down. You got a lot of other things to try. Why don't you just put this down and pick something else up? I'm about to pick this back on up. And when I hit pan, I'm gonna be upset because I used it so doggone quick. I could probably finish this off probably by the end of the year. Where now we only got 2 months left in this year. I could probably finish this off by the end of the year. Just saying. One Size, y'all did y'all thing. Patrick, boo boo. You killed it. And while I'm at it, see how I'm just transitioning, boo? Okay. Let's go on over to that concealer, that Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer, okay? I tried this maybe like a couple weeks ago. I know I'm behind in my videos. Don't judge me. Hush. I know, okay? However, if you have not tried the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer, I promise you guys you will like it. It's not cakey. It's not heavy. It gives you a full coverage if you want it to. And it's just good. It's just really, 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 really good. Like, I put it on and I'm doing the new trick where, you know, they only put a little dot here in the center and they put it on the outside right here, and that's what they do. Hey, I'm not an MUA. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a crazy person that just loves makeup. However, I can see what they mean. But I also could see what this is all about, and Patrick did his thing with this. This is amazing. This is really, 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 really good. And I mean, the color, now I will say this, I wish they had better, and I brought mine, of course, I brought mine at Sephora. I wish they had a better color display to show like some things, because crazy enough, I brought 2 of the concealers, and the way it was displayed online, I brought 2 shades that were literally side by side. I thought I was jumping a shade. I didn't. They were 2 shades literally side by side, and I got it. One is quite literally just that much darker, and then I have this one right here. But I got them now, and I ain't giving them back because I love the concealer. Right. Okay. And last but not least, my last recommends for this video, okay? Now, if you guys don't know, I am just a little bit of a stickler for fragrances. And I've noticed one thing that a lot of people don't really express fragrances that well, in my opinion. However, when I tried this fragrance, and I just recently purchased it, I fell in love with it. And I love this, okay? So if you have any doubts, don't doubt yourself. I got the KAYALI Deja Vu White Flower 57 perfume, okay? I got mine in the 50 milliliter. This is a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. Okay, and here it is right here. Y'all, when I tell you this perfume is everything to me. Everything to me. I love this. I sleep with this on. I love, now mind you, okay, I've had this since July, and I'm not a very big scents person. Like, I try to hold back, like, you know, whatever. Look at that. Look at how much I've used in a couple months, and I ain't been going nowhere. I've been in the house. If I'm not in the house, I'm working. Oh gosh, this, when I tell you, this is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love this. And mind you, I'm that person, my go-to is fresh, fruity, not sweet, fresh, fruity, and some floral, okay? But the scents inside of this is making me think outside of the box, okay? This is gardenia, jasmine absolute, orange flower, tuberose infusion, and Tahitian vanilla. It has me really thinking outside of the box on what my body, my natural body scent will like and will love on me. Because this right here is everything to me. I absolutely love this. The sprayer, and also just to let you see, because I love this, the sprayer on this, you know how it squirts out? This right here will, hold on. It doesn't squirt out. Oh. I smell that gardenia. I smell the gardenia. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Love it, okay? Love it. But the squirter was one of the things that really sold me on it also, because usually it just squirts out and that's it. This one missed out very finely, and it's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to try more. I am itching to try more. Okay, so now that we finished with my recommends, let's head on over to my wish list, okay? Now, my wish list is a lot. I had to stop myself from putting things in my basket so that I wouldn't get overwhelmed, because I would want to buy everything, and I'm not trying to spend like almost $500 on makeup, even though it would be on sale. Okay. All right. The first thing I have is that I found out that the Sephora collection, the Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder, which I already have, okay, right here, that it extended its shades, okay? Now, let me tell you this. Of course, Miss Alyssa Ashley, who we absolutely love here on YouTube, she boosted this thing up to no end. But this was the darkest shade that it went to, okay? This is in the shade Deep 60, okay? And I think it was called COCO. Now, here is that shade on me, okay? Not that good. I barely have used this powder, okay? So with them now extending the shade range, I think there's 4 shades deeper inside of it now that I picked up a couple of other shades. I put the shade Sienna and Hazelnut in my basket. So I have 60 here. Hazelnut is 75 and Sienna is 80. Those are the 2 shades that I put inside my basket. And they're only $20 each. They're not a bad price point at all. So I put those in my basket. I also have a Viseart palette. It's the Epiro Spritz eyeshadow palette inside of here. It's a very beautiful, warm palette, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about Viseart, but I have not one palette from them. And mind you, of course, I'm not the eyeshadow girl. You see, I'm doing a very basic look today. I put nothing on my lids, but I did put a little bit of a blue eyeliner on. It's simple. I'm wearing a blue denim shirt, so that's what I put on today, just to pop out the eyes just a little bit, But I did put this in my cart. It's really, really pretty. I just don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger on it, but there's a lot of things in my cart right now that I don't know that I'm gonna pull the trigger on, and I have a lot more stuff to add. Lord have mercy, okay? Then we have the Laneige Lip Treatment Balm. I took something out of my cart also from Laneige. They had a holiday lip mask kit. I had 2 of those inside my cart, but they sold out so quick at Sephora. I'm getting those for both of my nieces. I'm getting that for my little JC Beans, who chances are she might see this, but I told her I was going to get her something. And I'm also going to get something for Joyful, her sister Joy. I'm going to get one for Joy also, and they're girls and they like to be girly, and they're good babies. They're my good babies, so I'm going to get them that. But I also have the Laneige lip treatment balm that's supposed to like help with the chappedness and the dryness. I have dry skin, I have dry hair, I have dry lips, I have almost dry everything except for one thing, but shut up. But I have this inside my cart, and it's also supposed to help with the lines in your lips, and I have lines in my lips, but they're there, okay? So if it's going to help any with that, I'll get that and just try it out. Of course, I have the Huda Beauty, the Glowish Luminous Press Powder Foundation. I want to try that. I also have their blush, the Glowish Cheeky Vegan Powder Blush. I have that inside there also. The Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. That is not for me. That's actually for a friend of mine. She was running low on hers, and I saw it, and I was like, okay, let me pick her up a bottle. So I'm picking her up that. I've been wanting to try something from Patrick Ta. Patrick Ta has a lot of different things out, so many different things out, and I have not picked up one thing yet, but so many people love his products. So I've been wanting to try this Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush in the shade She's Seductive. Been wanting to try that also, okay? Now also I have the a couple of other eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow trios by Kaja Beauty. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Kaja. I have a couple of those. Well, actually I have like 3 or 4 of those inside of my in my basket right here. Also, I have a Tarte Best of Blush Mini Amazonian Clay cheek set inside my inside here also. They're blushes, and the one thing I don't have a lot of is blushes. Maybe when I find a color blush, like, you know, I like it, I get it, and I'm obsessed with it. You know, let's see here. What else? What else? Oh, I saw this right here. I'm trying to get a signature scent in my home more than anything. I have other scents that I like, but I want to get like a signature scent in my home. And I saw this, the VOLUSPA Tahitian Coconut Vanilla Home Diffuser. I ran across the diffuser. I went out of town for my birthday, and I went to Charleston, birthplace, just saying. I went to Charleston, and there was a local store there. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I did run in there, and I bought a diffuser, and it's not that loud. It's not very over the top, like, you know, volume or whatever. Like, you literally have to be sitting right next to it for it to really do what it do. So I'm hoping that this one, the Tahitian Coconut Vanilla, will do, and it's not a bad price point either. Oh, also, of course, we got to go on over to Huda again, the KAYALI perfumes, okay? I have the KAYALI Sweet Diamond I have the, excuse me, the double rollerball. I have the Sweet Diamond, and I also have the Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. I have that one, but I also have the Huda Beauty KAYALI ELIXIR. The KAYALI ELIXIR. I've fallen in love with my KAYALI Deja Vu, okay? I just want to try something else. Like, I love the Deja Vu. I go to bed in the Deja Vu. So, like I said, I just want to try something else and see if I like it. You know, I've heard so many great things about their perfumes. So, I mean, it took me a long time just to get this one, just to try, just to smell one. And now that I've smelled it, it's like I want to smell everything and try everything and see how it works. So yeah. But this is just what I have in my basket as of right now. I also have the Sephora, the Sephora Retractable Rouge Gel Lip Liner. I have 2 shades inside there. Also, I will also heavily recommend, because it was one of my sister's favorites, there is the Sephora Gel Eyeliner. My sister absolutely loves that eyeliner. I had it for a little while and I didn't use it. I hadn't even opened it, and I gave it to her and she fell in love with it. I will most definitely recommend that, because she absolutely loved it, and I'm going to put that in my cart because I want to try that also to see whether or not it really works. Do I really need another eyeliner? Yes, I do. I do need another eyeliner. Okay, but that is it. That is all for this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if this video might seem a little long, but I'm sorry. That's all I can say is I'm sorry, okay? But that is it. That is all for this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay blessed, because you are beautiful, and please continue to stay safe. Bye.